find the person you want to be. Atomic habits will set you free.
Atomic Habits, Lesson 7, Rewards. Make it enjoyable. I love this quote. What is rewarded is repeated. What is punished is avoided. And when we talk about rewarding yourself, I wanted to go a little further than I did on the last lesson, and that is to talk about another way that we can reward ourselves. And I want to use the specific idea of studying for 20 or 30 minutes or whatever time you've allotted, giving yourself a reward for a break, and then coming back and doing more. And so instead of trying to do 40 minutes straight where you're trying to maintain focus, you're chunking it, you're stacking them like we talked about. But what I want to specifically talk about is, what does that reward look like? And if you want to give yourself a social media break, that's great. But just like you timed the 20 minutes, make sure you're timing that break as well. Because a short little social media break can become a death scroll of going on and on and on. And everybody here, including me, can be very guilty of that. The other thing that, as an example, is a snack. And a snack sounds great, but a positive snack is a healthy snack, and a negative snack can be something where it is filled with sugar. If you fill your body with sugar, you're not going to be able to sit for a second 20-minute block and actually focus your attention. And so that's one way where the reward can either be something that helps you or it hinders you. And then the other one's a social chat break. You're here with your friends. Hopefully you're around friends who are encouraging you to, and also have good habits around focus time. But again, this is something where you can have a 5 or 10 minute chat break and spend time and enjoy that time. But you could also have a 45-minute or hour distraction where you got into an engrossed conversation and you've forgotten that you need to spend that time. So make sure that you're keeping track of that and that you're doing really positive things. One other important part about rewards and actually thinking about your habits and building them is, what if I mess up, right? If you mess up, then what do you do? So an example of that is, if I didn't actually do my second block of studying that I said I was going to do, or my second block of focused work, then I look at the schedule and I add an extra one in for the next day. So right there, I'm saying, I made a mistake. I'm not just going to recognize the mistake. I'm going to do something to make sure it's better. It doesn't have to be that you're making up the time. It can be, oops, I took way too long in a break. The next time I'm taking a break, I'm putting a timer on it. If oops, then how do I make the task better? The key thing is, you're rewarding yourself with things that are positive and helping you to stack your habits and not to actually distract you from them.
Step by step, you'll see how great you can be.